Oh yeah, this is awesome.
Oh.
This is a pickup truck storage. You know, it goes in the bed and goes with the wheel well.
Oh, that's a heck of an idea.
It's perfect for camp chairs.
I think I've officially found my new favorite place to camp and drink morning coffee. This is fantastic. Purely by a stroke of luck, we snagged this last-minute campsite reservation alongside the creek at the TearJerkers Bluegrass Chapter gathering. This was our first time camping with the Bluegrass Chapter, and as expected, they welcomed us with open arms. What a great group of people to camp with for a weekend. And hey, the galley has a new sticker.
Oh, I'm Jim Blaisdell. I'm part of the Bluegrass Chapter, the TearJerkers.
And you're the director?
And I'm co-director.
Co-director?
So Brian was leading it for a couple of years and needed some help. So, and I've always, throughout my life, have been a part of different clubs like cycling and fly fishing, and I've always been parts of clubs, and I've liked pitching in and helping.
Okay.
So I love camping, and I love coordinating events. And so I helped Brian. This year I've got the spring and summer. He's got fall.
Okay.
So just a way of helping out a little bit, doing something I love to do.
Well, you guys done a good job. We appreciate it.
Thanks for coming all the way from Tennessee.
Good deal. And what do we do at a TearJerkers meetup? We sneak up on people and ask if we can get a tour of their camper. Let's go to camper number 1. So we're here at the TearJerkers Bluegrass Chapter at the it's the Natural Bridge State Resort Park. By the way, it's like a crazy beautiful campground. But these folks pulled in with this little blue camper, and it is a beauty. Who are we got here?
I'm Mike. This is Lou.
And where y'all from?
Henry County, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Henry County, Kentucky.
Little town called Pleasureville, but
Okay. Well, being from somewhere called Pleasureville, you know these are going to be some happy people. So now you told me that this camper is, I'm going to call it brand spanking new.
this first trip out with it, yeah.
Yeah, so the very first, I think he said he only had 3 miles on it before he came here. So this is farm fresh right here. And this is not your first build.
Oh, this is the third one.
The third one.
First one was a big mistake. Second one was really nice, but it just didn't suit. So we took what we learned from that and we went for this one.
Well, you know what they say though, third time's a charm. So we're expecting some big stuff out of this one.
It's okay.
All right, show us what you got here.
Well, for the galley, which needs a whole lot of finishing, I haven't got any of my trim work done, but we got the deep slide out drawers.
Oh, that is a deep drawer.
Yeah, we put the deep ones in it.
Gee whiz, that is really deep. I like that. What's the length of your camper?
10 foot.
10 foot.
The box is 10 foot with the 2 storage boxes on front makes it 12 foot out of the whole thing. But then we've got the refrigerator in this drawer along with our stove beside it.
Yeah, that's a Bouge RV refrigerator.
Yeah, Bouge RV. It's done a fine job. We had it in the other one.
Well, that's good to know because I've reviewed a couple of them and I've had good results, but I hadn't talked to many other people that had them, so that's good to know.
Yeah, we got the microwaves tucked away up here in top, and it's all run. We haven't hooked electricity while we've been here. We're running the crock pots running right now. The Renogy solar panels keeping the battery up. I've got a Renogy 2,000 watt inverter in here with a, I can't remember now the name of the lithium battery. It's got a 100 amp lithium battery.
And you've been running the crock pot and the microwave, and you haven't had to
microwave. We run the fan all night. We watched TV last night. Today we haven't had a lot of sun, but I'm still at 95% on my battery.
Man, that's
so
fantastic.
I'm tickled with that and the way it's working.
Is this that bed liner material?
Yes, it's rhino liner.
Well, I like the way you wrap that around the edges. That really waterproofs those top seams.
Yeah, and I also went in here and this has got fiberglass cloth on all the corners where I rounded them. and the two come together. I put fiberglass cloth all the way around.
Oh, that's the way.
And
to
then
do
there's
that.
two layers of epoxy rosin on the whole top, and then the bed liner is basically just to UV protect the salt, the epoxy.
So now, what did you use? Is this just paint?
This is MDO plywood with good Valspar exterior paint on it.
Valstar exterior paint. Okay. Well, I'm telling you what, I like the way that bed liner looks on there. I've never seen anybody do white bed liner on anything. I've always seen black, but in the summertime,
In a dark color. Well, I didn't want a dark color for the summertime for the heat.
No, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, that will be. So
I put
you
the
got plenty
hitch-
of storage in there.
Yeah, I put the hitch on the back of it just in case we don't use it for anything. But there, I'm proud of my trailer hitch cover. That's
All right.
actually,
Where did you get that?
I 3D printed that myself.
So you're a 3D printer?
Oh, yeah.
All right, now listen. Things just got serious. I didn't know he was into 3D printing, so I can tell you what we're going to be talking about the rest of the camping trip here. Yeah, we're going to have some fun now.
Yeah, I've got 2 3D printers that
I do too.
the little Ender
That's
3.
what I got.
Yep.
Reality Ender.
Yep. I've got 2 of them, and that's part of my play toys.
Printing.
And then we got the double doors with the good latch on them.
Oh, heck yeah. No, nobody's going to get into that.
No, it's bear proof. That's what I meant for it to be, bear proof.
Now tell me about this frame sticking out. What's going on there?
My intentions are to put more of this tread plate on it, just to have a
Okay.
place to set stuff. Plus, I use it when I clean my. It gives me a step to step up here and clean my solar panels with.
Did you make the frame?
Yes,
You did.
I'm not a welder,
Yeah, I'm not either.
so I put the frame all together. I cut it all up and I tack welded it together.
Okay.
And I took it to a welding shop as a friend of mine, and he done all the welding for me. I 3D printed the remote control mouse because she's always losing remote controls. So I 3D.
He's going to get in trouble.
I 3D printed them. And then there's our little closets and TV all up there.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, yeah. You got everything you need in here. And you're running, is that the Max Air fan?
Yes.
Now, the tongue box, is that something you bought or built?
I bought them. They are just internet special. Amazon's been a whole lot of this build.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say half the campers here are Amazon funded there.
And I got my air conditioner on the inside, and I just built this little feller here
Well, check
just
that out.
to cover it up and keep it safe while we're traveling.
Man, that's a good idea. What's the dimensions of the camper?
5 by 10 is the box,
5 by 10. Okay.
and the trailer, of course, is 12 foot plus the tone.
So did you use 5 by 10 plywood?
Yes, I bought the 5 by 10
Okay.
MDO through Menards. It's the only place I could find it. It's 1/2-inch MDO board, which is for exterior signs is what it's actually for.
So what size wheels have you got?
I'm running 16-inch.
Those are 16. 'Cause I know those are pretty big tires on there.
Yeah, I like to have the ground clearance.
Yeah, I'd say they ride good too.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a 3D printed
Hey,
duck.
thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's a good job too. You used a real small layer height on that one.
I don't remember. I do so many.
Here we
of them.
are already talking about 3D printing. I told you it's going to happen. So, anyway, hey, thank you so much for the tour of the camper. Congratulations on your first trip. You sure pulled it to a beautiful place for the
yeah.
first trip.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys get a lot more use out of it. I know you're going to the DIY meetup in Missouri in June, and then hopefully they're going to go to Wyoming. You said after that.
We're gonna leave there and go somewhere.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your camper.
You know, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants. We don't really make reservations to go hardly anywhere.
There you
so,
go. All right. Well, thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
She's sitting here making all these excuses for.
Plans.
She's making all these contingency plans for falling out of the sky list.
Don't leave me behind here. I've just arrived.
So we're up here getting towards the top of the mountain. Joanne's probably looking, you got your eyes closed?
No, I'm just looking down. I can't look up.
I'll take my time, dear. Just to
You made it.
keep you
You didn't die. So at the top of the thing, we're going to the, I guess it's the natural bridge. It's a 1/10 of a mile hike. Oh, and check out this, check out this. We ran into some riffraff up here on top of the hill.
So we're on top of the arch, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, we're on top of it. And if you look over there, let me see if I can zoom in.
So that over there is where you get to see this.
Yeah, so you go to that trailhead, and then you're looking at the arch we're standing on. So I guess we're probably on somebody else's YouTube video now. So right over top of Joanne's noggin is the natural bridge that we were just at. It's about a 14-mile hike over here and back. You know better than that. It may be a quarter of a mile, maybe a half a mile, something like that. But it's really cool, and it really is a natural bridge. So I don't know what it ever went to or if they ever used it for anything, but it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Open your eyes.
No. I can look straight ahead, but I'm not looking down.
It don't look so bad now.
No.
It's actually starting to sprinkle rain just a little bit, and the thought occurred to me, if lightning struck,
Oh my gosh.
since this thing is metal, would it like go through all the cables and just go and zap everybody on here, you think?
Oh my gosh. You're crazy.
Yeah. I'll tell you what they ought to do. If they've got an extra one of these chairs, they'll just like put it down here on the ground somewhere underneath that thing. Make everybody talk.
Or have it hanging like sideways where it's falling down.
Yeah, like a weld's broke on it or something.
Like the seat's broken.
Yeah. Who have we got here?
Harold and Carla Burleson. We're from Liberty Center, Ohio.
And why do you like Teardrop camping?
The ease of camping and traveling. It looks difficult to travel with the big rigs, and we like to travel.
I'm looking at the fiberglass camper and I turn around and check out what she's doing. That's like world-class wood burning.
Oh, thank you.
And who have we got?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Caroline Evening Storm.
Well, it's good to meet you. Thank you so much. So I'm walking through the campground and I thought I saw a retro-looking home-built camper. It ends up the retro part was right, but tell me who we've got here.
I'm Dave, and it's my wife Linda.
White.
We're from Cincinnati.
All right, good to meet you.
Yeah.
What kind of camper is this?
It's a retro ride.
A retro ride.
It's a manufacturing company out of Wisconsin, is what we've learned.
Well, they did a nice job
Yeah.
because this does have that retro vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't know that they may be a huge company, just for whatever reason I hadn't heard of them, but they did a real nice job on this thing.
We like it very much.
How big is it?
It's probably like a 5x8. It's not. It's.
I think it might be 10.
5 by 10.
I mean, it's big enough for us. I mean, basically, I can stretch from the head up here that my feet don't touch the back. So I don't think it's a 10-foot long camper, but
No, that's you maybe.
you know,
I love that brushed aluminum
Yeah.
look
Really
on
like
the
it.
outside of it.
It's
That
nice.
really does have a nice retro look to it.
yeah, it does.
How long have you had it?
About 3 years ago, I guess now.
I think
isn't
so.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you probably the most important question I'm going to ask anybody this week.
Okay.
Why do you go teardrop camping?
Because we like camping. We've always liked camping.
We're running away.
Yeah.
Running away.
Kinda,
The
yeah,
witness
kinda
protection
true.
program.
That's kind of true. I mean, it's like it's getting away
Yeah.
from the hassles of work and family and all that type of stuff. It just gives us some time for other things we have to deal with. It gives us time away, and we've met a lot of good people around here, and
There are lots of good people.
Yes.
TearJerkers and stuff. We've met a lot of good people, and we've seen we've seen people here that we saw at CRA 2 years ago. We were there. That was good. And I mean, there's people we'd like to go camping with again. It'd be
good.
neat. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Enjoy the
Thank
rest
you.
of your show here.
You do the same. Thank you.
Did you build this?
I did. Yep. So it's a home-built Foamie, and mostly built it because my main tow vehicle is an '81 station wagon
Okay.
with an old 307 in it,
Okay.
which only has 140 horsepower. So with a family of 6, I wanted to build it as big as possible, but as light as possible.
Okay.
So bought a utility trailer, all aluminum utility trailer, and built with foam and canvas.
Foam canvas.
And fully loaded, ready to go on a road trip for the 6 of us with food, clothes, bedding, all that. It weighs just around 1,400 pounds.
That's crazy. Well, I'm digging the storage you've got on the side of this thing.
So this is a pickup truck storage. You know, it goes in the bed and goes with the wheel well.
Oh, that's a heck of an idea.
It's perfect for camp chairs.
Check it out, man. That is awesome. I haven't seen anybody do that, and that's just a fantastic idea. That is all right. And you've got a fold-down step like would be on a pop-up.
Yep. So I added that. I've got the jacks on all four corners.
Now the trailer is aluminum.
Yes.
And it's made by Silverwing.
By Silverwing. I believe they're out of Utah.
Okay.
I built this 4 years ago, and at the time Costco was actually selling that.
Okay.
So I bought it from them. It came on a pallet, and I had to assemble it. So the inside is skinned with 8-inch Luan.
Okay.
So the idea of the canvas and foam is basically the same idea as any of your steel buildings, where when you erect the frame, I mean, you see the guys climbing up there on the frame, they're putting the roof on and the whole thing shaking in the wind, but as they attach the roof and then the walls, it tightens the whole thing. And you know, and then that's your standard warehouse. And the same thing, the foam itself, when it's glued together, is pretty flimsy, but then once you actually glue down the canvas, that really starts tightening up, and then when you add the exterior paint, then I mean it's.
Do you have any idea how cool your dad is? You got a pretty cool dad. Oh, but wait, there's more. The cool factor gets even cooler. Check this mess out.
1989 Chevy Suburban with the StarCraft conversion package.
Check.
Real wood throughout, oak paneling. I don't know if it's oak. We'll call it oak. It looks like oak.
Even the ceiling's got wood on it.
We've got wood up there.
Check it out.
Some of the coolest stuff is back here.
Oh, that is neat.
We have the original 6-inch 1989 TV VCR combo back there.
No way.
It still works as well as it did in the day.
How about it?
Not very well, but
this is too much, man. This is all right. This is absolutely wonderful. And this is a StarCraft version.
It's a Chevy 1500 Suburban.
That is absolutely over the top. So tell me that Teardrop camper builders aren't the coolest people in the world. It's just neater than heck. I mean, you get a bunch of foam, build a camper out of it, pull it down the road 70 miles an hour, and it stays together, and that's just like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.